Former Marine Sergeant Rob Kugler lost his brother in 2007 while they both were serving in Iraq. As Rob was adjusting to life back home, he was hit with more heartbreaking news.
Bella's shoulder injury is actually, it's not an injury.
His beloved dog Bella was diagnosed with bone cancer.
She's got about 3 to 6 months left.
Bella's leg was amputated shortly after, and Kugler was determined to make their last days memorable. The duo set out on the trip of a lifetime, crisscrossing the country.
You made your falls! You made it! Come on! Come here!
Sharing their entire adventure online.
Do you know Daddy loves you?
Kugler's posts quickly went viral as strangers found strength in their inspirational journey. Bella outlasted her grim diagnosis, traveling to 43 states over the course of 18 months before passing away in Kugler's arms. Bella's memory now lives on in Kugler's powerful images of love, loss, and living with greater purpose.
And Rob is here with us. He's written a book about his journey called A Dog Named Beautiful, a Marine, a Dog, and a Long Road Trip Home. Rob, good morning. It's great to see you.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me. This is amazing.
It's been 2 years since you lost Bella. What do you think as you look back and see some of those images of her?
Well, it's just it's beautiful to see her come back to life, you know, and to see her here. I felt like it was a mission to share who she was and to share, she was just a 100% ball of love. And to see her being shared, you know, just on this platform just melts my heart, honestly. Yeah.
So you took this road trip with her for her in some ways as this last trip home, as your book says, but also for you.
Definitely.
How did it help you get over, you know, you lost your brother? How did it help with that?
Well, the trip definitely gave me a lot of faith in humanity. As much as Bella and I had our relationship, and we got to spend our time together, people across the country just all embraced us and gave us a home while we were traveling, and most of that was through the veteran network. This was before social media had picked up the story. People that I had served with, within Team Rubicon and tornado relief efforts, and then Project Hero, a cycling organization that, you know, when you get in these groups with hundreds of people, and then you experience something, and then they go back. Now they live all across the states, so I have people everywhere, and that was something that, you know, I wasn't expecting to really see.
Well, I imagine when you began the journey, you started posting some images. It was probably for some of your buddies, and you wanted other people you know to see you, and then all of a sudden, the whole country is following every stop along the way. What was it like to know that so many people were so invested and so inspired by your trip?
Well, it felt very purposeful, because just like you said, a lot of the stuff that I was sharing, I wanted to share with my mom. You know, that's why I was, you know, because Mom and I had always talked about doing some cross-country trip together, which we were able to do. You know, I got to take her to see her first lighthouse after Bella had passed, and but seeing other people tune in to something, especially during a time where I felt like we're so divided. You know, it was a big lesson on look at this. People are tuning into the relationship. They're tuning into the love. You know, and I believe that if we could all, you know, just focus on that and the things that, you know, connect us, which to me is just love and this life and loss. We all experience these things, and no matter what we believe in or what, that we can connect with that. And I believe that that taught, you know, this trip taught me that.
Bella was your soul dog, but you have, or you call him your soul dog.
Boys, yeah.
And you have 2 new dogs. You've adopted 2 others.
Yeah.
Do you feel like dogs are this therapeutic answer to a lot of people's needs, a lot of veterans who come back?
Well, I believe so. You know, someone asked me why do you think that veterans may have a special akin to, you know, to dogs? And I feel like a lot of that is because we always had battle buddies. We always went in twos.
Yeah.
You know, no matter where you went, you needed someone to be there with you. And with a dog, they are able to be that for you.
Rob, thank you so much. It's a really, really beautiful book, so check it out. Go to today.com/shop.
Thanks for all you've given the country, Rob.
Yes.
We appreciate you.